Hello everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw the paradigm. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpie. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. There will even be one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. So I think I know where I want to go with this. I hope so. I'm already sketching, right? So I'm just going to play around with the idea and see where it takes me. It's pretty much, oh my gosh, I just drew a blank on her name. It's pretty much a character we've already seen. I mean, it's kind of lazy if you ask me, Fortnite. But with just a new head. But I can't remember her name. There were like 3 stages to her costume. She drove the mech, the big mech fight, the mech and the monster, the Cuddle Team mech. Oh my gosh, what is her name? But anyway, that's the character. That's what this is. It's the same thing. Like I said, it seems a little lazy, Fortnite, but hey, if you guys want to buy it, you guys want to play it, go for it. It's just, we've seen this character before, it's just different color, that's all it is. So, it gives me an opportunity to draw a new pose, and we'll see if I can do something fun with it. Okay, so, it looks pretty good. I'm happy with where I'm going so far. Boy, it's kind of weird, I can barely see that. Here we go. So we've already drawn it before, or if you're following along with my other videos, we've drawn it before is what I'm trying to say. So this should be pretty easy. And it shouldn't take us too long. I just got to get her in the right pose. It's the detail that's going to slow us down, really. That's really about it. Everything else is pretty simple. Like I said, I've done it before, super easy. Like this, going to add that. Let's see if I can get this pose. I've got her in kind of an action pose. I just finished drawing the scientist, so I'm kind of in an action pose mode. Sometimes I'll do a couple in a day, so that's why I said I just finished it. Because I don't just do this, one a day. Sometimes I'll do a couple, double up, so I have a day off, and then post them when I post them. And I did 2 today, so yeah. So this is a second one, and feeling very action pose, Let's see, that looks about right. Wow, I wish I could remember her name. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's something with an S. Not Sentinel. Oh well. I guess it was not that important to me, right? Or you would have remembered. I'll remember it by the time I finish this. So if anybody's reading this days later, years later, or just later in general, don't worry about it. You don't have to post it down there. I'll have it figured out. Let's see. And I think I'm just gonna have her in kind of just a hands out pose, kind of jazz hands. Something like that. Just because, like I said, just in a, jumpy action mood. I think maybe I need to see some action movies or watch a Star Wars or something, Okay, I'm just gonna have this hand down like that, not up, down, just kind of throwing them out, seeing what she does. And this one we'll do. This one's straight out. There we go. A little long, a little long. Let me straighten that out. Let me shorten that up a little bit. Sometimes I do that, especially with action poses. I get excited, and I draw them like super long. Like that. I think I just drew the hand like really long, but that's okay. That is okay. Because I can fix it and play around with it. Yeah. Perfect. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so now let me just draw some kind of head. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw the helmet and then do the color or the details with color, because I think it would look better. Like, you know, I can do some awesome glowing techniques and stuff like that instead of just doing a Sharpie face, you know. Okay. I think I'm ready. All right. Yeah, I say we go with that. Let's just start flowing. So I'm going to erase some of these lines just because I want the Sharpie to stand out, not the pencil lines. And now that the pencil lines are laid down, I can just leave them as a faint guideline. Because that's really what they are anyway. They're the sketch lines of the Sharpie drawing. And they don't need to stand out anyway, so I'm just going to erase them enough that I can see them, but not have them show up afterwards. Okay, awesome. I'm ready. I think that's it. I'm exactly where I want to be right now, so I say we jump over to the Sharpie portion, and let's welcome all the people that skipped over to this section. Welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Thank you for watching any portion of this video. Honestly, don't forget to like and subscribe, because I do this every day and you'll be able to see what I draw every single day if you do that. So I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen, mostly the fine point, but the pen's going to be in there for some tiny detail. And as the joke I just did for the scientist, I use the Sharpie pen for details like the face. Guess what I'm not doing today? Because I'm not going to do the face. I'm just going to do the basic shapes of it and all that stuff, but the face graphics, I guess, I'm going to do with color, because I think that would look much better and I can make it glow and stuff like that instead of just drawing it with a regular old Sharpie. So that being said, I've already sketched the entire thing out and I'm ready to go, so I'm going to start drawing according to the sketch that I've done. So I'm going to do the face. I'm just going to follow the little sketch that I did and just build off of this. Okay? So I kind of did it at an angle. Her head's kind of twisted this way just a little bit. So I'm going to work with that. I'm going to build the bottom of it, come in like this. Build the bottom of it, come in like this, and draw the ears. A little bit bigger on this side because, like I said, her head's tilted just ever so slightly. Okay, so something like that. And let's do this. Since we are going to give it a little bit of detail, I will add some of the specific tiny detail with this, since I can't add the facial features, you know? And there you go. There's the angle that the head is over just a little bit. Okay, and let's go ahead and just do like the inside like that. Just to show that it's got another level to it, you know? It's not just flat. Okay, oh no, this is the Sharpie that doesn't make that noise. Let's see, where'd my other one go to? Oh, I lost it. It's gone. There we go. That's the noise I wanted. I'm gonna switch that one out. Put it on there just to have some fun. Okay, so back to my drawing. So I've got her kind of hunched over a little bit, but you can see a little bit of her neck. So I'm gonna come in like this and crunch it up a little bit because I have her kind of hunched over. And so I'm gonna draw the front of her chest protector right there, and then we'll add the detail in a second. So I'm gonna go ahead and just follow my sketch. So I'm not just drawing blindly. This whole thing was planned out like this. So I can draw the front of her breasts like this, And then I'm going to come down, kind of come up and over, down, and up and over like this. So now that I have that there, I am going to come back and I'm going to add just some tiny little detail like this, just to accent the whole design. Let's see, and that should have, that's going to come down like this, and something like that. It's not exact, not perfect, but that's kind of the style I'm going for with the front chest piece. Like this. And we're not going to add all the detail. I just wanted to add just a little bit of design to her breast protector. I guess it's armor, her breast armor, basically what that is. Okay, so since I have her hunched over a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and bend her like this. Let's do this backside here. Before I work with the arms, I'm just going to go with what I'm building on. Okay, so I'm going to draw her ribs, or the back of her armor piece like this, going back around her ribs, which is going up to her arm like that, which again, I've got her kind of hunched over, so I'm going to draw there's another piece I'm going to draw like that, kind of that strap around there. So that means same thing, I just got kind of all bent over like that, okay? So her costume design is going to be something like this. Let's see, and I'm trying to imagine how this would be if she's bent over. You know, that's kind of why I'm kind of taking my time doing this right, because this doesn't exist in this pose. I'm making this up, and that's the great thing about being able to draw what you want, is you're the creator. You get to put in any pose you want. You get to make this up. So again, since I got her hunched over, I'm going to crease her material, her cloth, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, so let's go ahead and work on those arms before we get too far. And so I'm going to draw her sleeves like this, and there's kind of a point to that sleeve, kind of like this. And again, I've got her arm raised, so that means the shoulder is raised. So I'm just gonna, oops, this Sharpie's giving out on me. So I'm just giving her some creases in the material, because it's no longer flat, it's all bunged up, you know? All right. So let's draw our arm over here. And so, like the scientist, I gotta remember to do this little thing, so I'm doing it right now before I forget. She has these unique looking like handles on her armor. Same thing like the scientist. So I know I'm kind of floating right now, but I'm going according to my sketch. So I'll go ahead and connect it for you. I'm gonna do the elbow to the forearm, not the forearm, the bicep, right? Same thing. Gonna do like this. Add a few little details like that, just to make it your own, just to make the material bent, you know, that she's putting creases on her cloth. And then draw the armor piece over here. Excuse me, I gotta scoot over a little bit because I can't move my paper. It's taped to the table. All right, awesome. How's yours coming out? Mine's awesome. I really like this. So let's see, she's got kind of a, let's see if I can do this, like a piece on her arm that looks like it's on the top. So I'm going to do like this, because that's what it looks like to me. Again, I'm just kind of going by a sketch or a store picture. I don't really have her to go by, you know, or I don't have her in this position to go by, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to draw her hand like this. Gonna aim it down a little bit. She's just kind of doing one of these. And so I'm going to draw her thumb out into her finger. And I don't know if she has gloves or not. Again, I don't have, it looks like she does have fingerless gloves. Nope, no fingerless gloves. They're fingerless gloves, but they're black. So I'll go ahead and just close it off with a finger like that. And then I'm going to draw the other fingers, just kind of extend it out too. We'll draw the middle finger like that, but the other fingers are down inside like that, so you can't really see them. It's kind of like this, I guess, is the way I'm drawing it. Okay, So that's all we got to worry about that. Let's not worry about any more of that. Oh, I see it now. I see it. That's her blade. Okay. All right. Well, I see. The angle that I have it at, I guess you really can't see it as well. Oh well. Yeah, it's good try. Good try. You know it's there. So I'm going to draw the other side over here. And so now I'm going to draw her shoulder pad like that, and her other arm sticking out as well. So I'm going to draw her elbow kind of bent like that. Same thing, she's got one of those handles like this. Alright, so basically what I was doing here was adding room for that. Some creases in the material, okay? Alright, so I'm going to do this one just sticking down. Like that. Same thing, but this time I'm going to do the hand down. Like this hand was like this. This one I'm going to do like that. Just kind of, you're seeing the backhand of it, you know? Just, you know, she's not thinking too much about her positioning. She's just getting ready for action. So I'm going to draw her hand just basically out. And there, that'll help us. I'm going to draw the gloves too. I'm going to have these fingers kind of tucked in together like that, okay? Kind of a little gooched out, you know, but hey, it is what it is, and I just got her in a like a action pose, you know? That's about the best we can do. Let's do this side over here. And, you know, there's only so much we can do with Sharpies, but hey, you know? All right. So something like that. I'm gonna try to close that hand off. Try to hide our mistakes, basically. All right. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so now I'm gonna draw her pants, and she's got this little pocket that she carries her snacks, or fruit cups, and vitamins here on the side. So I'm gonna put this in real quick. Going to draw a little flap hanging over there for where she seals it in, seals the freshness for her fruit snacks for later. You know, you got to have that energy. So I'm going to draw her legs here, and she's got straps over that I want to draw first. Let's see, so this one I got bent. So I'm going to draw the strap for this one like that. And this one over here like this. Okay, and so that'll just mean that we just got to draw the crotch in like that. Pretty simple to do, right? And so then we're just going to bring it down over here to the armor. The armor is going to be about right there, so I'm just going to do something like this and just bring it in. And we're going to close it off before we get to the knee. Come back up. Something like that. And I'll just do a little bit of a hard edge because it's armor. You know, and it's got hard edges to it. Okay, so let's finish up this knee over here. So I'm going to draw like this little knee socket that's on the inside, not on the outside, just on the inside. And I'm going to draw her knee underneath this piece. I'll add that detail in a second. I just want to basically come down in here this. All right, and close it off like that. And we'll go ahead and just do this one in like this, and one over, seal it off, seal that deal. And again, this is armor, so it's got other sides to it. So I'm going to do something like this. And this will kind of give us an edge for that knee. Something like that, okay? All right, so I'm going to put the foot just straight out. So there's the ankle. like this. And the toe is going to be like right at you. Again, there's some levels to this shoe, so I'm just kind of doing something like this. Okay, awesome. That one's done. Let's move on to this one. So here, I'm going to bring this in just like that, but I'm going to do the top side first. Come down like we did there, cut it off before we get to the knee. And it's going to come back here, go down, and then come back up. This. So then I can draw the thigh underneath it, like that. And the little, didn't connect there, the little knee pad thing, but it's not really a knee pad, it's kind of like a, not a rivet, but a little part that lets her bend her knee, her leg, I'm not too sure. Look, I'm just making this up as I go. Don't judge me. Okay. So we're going to draw the bottom part of her ankle. Come back up here. Connect it like that. Again, do a little bit of fine detail. Just to give it something. Like this. And again, we're going to do kind of something like that. So I'm going to give it this hard edge like that. Close that off. Let's see, that's good for that, that's good for that. Draw something like that. Gotta connect where I didn't connect, which is right there. I always forget to do stuff like that. So now we just gotta draw her shoe. I'm gonna draw a little bit of a round ankle, like that little part that we did there. Connect it in, come down. There's one level. Do another one like this, another level, and then the toe. Something like that. Oh, didn't make the noise I wanted. Let's do it. Let's use this one real fast so I can make that noise, just to make me happy. Okay. Heel. Like that. Okay, there we go. So, oops, I didn't get to do it. All right, so I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is the paradigm. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.